There we are.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, you know what? I just noticed.
What?
I should take that Ewok Hunter thing down. This isn't probably the appropriate stream to have that on there. Welcome. Good morning, Brick World, everybody. Good morning, panel.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, it hasn't been another week. Another week has flown by. Things have happened, and we all have lives, and whew, it does get busy. Before we get too much into things, though, I just wanted to say another round of applause for all of you out there. Thank you for being here. We love all of you. Thank you for giving us your time, and also a round of applause for all out there that are lurking around.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the lurkers.
Yay for the lurkers.
Yes, because I am generally one of them as well. And you know what? Let's give a round of applause also to the replay gang. Thank you, guys. I said round of applause for the replay gang.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, my God. The production level around here, I tell you, the bar is low. Yes, thank you all for being here. It is another Good Morning Brick World. And this theme that we're going to have this morning is going to be intellectual properties. This is something we've discussed in the past, but I think it's been a while. But it's something I like to discuss from time to time because I feel like it evolves in the Lego community. I just realized, we have our other co-host here. What's up, my friend?
What's good, everybody?
How are you?
Late.
No, you're good. You're good. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm just having a crisis here. Little Brick was having too much fun with the balloons, and there goes the tower of the top of the Rivendell Castle. So, So I'm currently in repair mode.
Oh man.
So I'll be repairing while we're
Nice.
You know, that's an
good morning.
interesting. Good morning. That's an interesting thing though, because I guess it depends on who you ask. That's the fun thing about Lego is building. The theme or the whatever said product that you're building, right?
Right.
But how many people want to like break it down and build it over again?
Oh no, not at all.
No, but some people do. Some people don't. You know what I mean? It just like it varies. I just find that look, I would say a normie would just think Lego is the same for everything for all people across the board, right? But once you start getting in this community and getting really deep into it, like there's a lot of different things in the community amongst us. You know what I mean? There's different ways you build Lego. There's different types of Lego you build. You know what I mean? There's the mosaics, maybe your normal sets, your mocks. There's all kinds of different stuff. Some people make videos, some people make stop motion, and then just little things like what we just said. Like, do you ever like to rebuild your, or if it broke, is it going to be like, I don't want to rebuild it again? Or is it, oh yeah, man, I really enjoyed building it the first time. Let me do it again. And then there's things like displaying and all this other stuff. But yeah, dude, the Lego community is very vast and different. And that's cool. I mean, look, when everything's the same, that's just boring. So before we get into the show, I do like to go around the panel and just ask everybody briefly how their week has been, anything interesting going on, or just if they're just been a normal busy week. Let's start with Brick Mambo. What's going on, man? How's your week been?
Well, getting back from Vegas and getting back to work, it's been okay. I mean, I like to work, so yeah, it was just an adjustment with the time. That's all. The time threw me off. Other than that, just building here, picking up the pace on some stuff. Went to the vault, spent some time at the vault trying to organize some stuff there. I'm honestly thinking about just giving a lot of stuff away, man, because that vault is crazy. It's a lot to manage when you got things with no plan of doing it, and the end goal was we're moving into a house and I'm gonna have a space, but when you look at it, it's not the end, because now I see more space. That means more collection. So I don't know, at some point there has to be a means to an end, and stick to a certain theme, or or just keep on building, and when the apocalypse happens, I'm straight. I'm chilling. You know.
Well, and that's another thing in the community because
Yeah.
a lot, like when I first, a lot of people know this, but like when I first got in, it was because of Star Wars ships. And then I just migrated into all these different other IPs, which we'll talk about today, because I love them all. I love Harry Potter. I love Star Wars. You know, I love this, I love that. You know, obviously Marvel and DC and all that stuff. But clearly, your budget can't like all of them sometimes. So it's tough. And yeah, there is a difference between a backlog and a vault. So I feel you on that. But I'm glad you're back from Vegas. I'm glad everything's going okay, except for obviously Rivendell got a little banged up a little bit, but you'll get there, I'm sure. Andrew, LegoLongoria in the house. What's going on, man? How was your week?
What's going on? Oh, it was good. Just getting back from vacation. Also, you know, we had to drive, you know, to Texas, which is about a 16-hour drive, so we have to do it in 2 days. So coming back, and that's why I missed last Sunday. We were supposed to get on the road by 8 o'clock. My plan was, you know, we're an hour behind, so I was like, oh, okay, we'll get on. That'll be enough time to get on the road. I'll get on the show, but we had a dog that got sick Saturday night, so it had to go to the restroom a lot, and so Leslie and I were both up Saturday night every 2 hours taking that dog out in a hotel room, mind you, know, because you're in a hotel room in Baton Rouge. So we didn't get enough sleep, you know, and then there were some neighbors that were having arguments that I had to go handle. And so that, you know, woke up at 2:30 in the morning for that. So that's why when I texted y'all, I was like, I don't think I want to, we didn't even leave. We didn't leave in Baton Rouge till 10:30 that morning, and we didn't get home till like 9. So it was like a late, you know, and then getting back into the whole swing of, you know, going back to work and that whole jazz. It was a rough week, but we got through it. It went by quick, so it was good.
Yeah, quick. I hear you, man. Right on. Quarter brick. Jay, what about you? How was your week?
Yo, pretty good. Busy. Just working and building so I can switch this out. I was planned on doing the Mona Lisa and the Great Wave, but yeah, I was too tired.
Theme for today.
I know.
Right.
Yeah, everybody that I would say probably except for me. Yeah, the theme would be tired because everybody's pretty worn out. You know, life has definitely been exhausting lately. Brick Babe, what about you? What's going on with you? How you been?
Oh, you know how I start every week recap. I'm tired. No, it's
tired.
I'm tired between medical treatments and work and family life and just oh my gosh, an all-consuming hobby.
Yeah, right.
I'm tired. It's like our Lego hobby is like we clock out from the 9 to 5, and it's certainly our 5 to 9. It's just that other life. But other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, I will also say that if you are a content creator, you know, especially if you're trying to make it, you know, as a brand business type thing, or you're already making, you know, that's how you make your living or whatnot. Yeah, it's tough. It's, you know, because I'll say this real quick, that a lot of people will look at content creators and be like, oh, you have it easy because you just got to make videos and et cetera, right? And look, I understand a little bit of that perspective. Don't get me wrong, you know, because I have like what you would call a normal, you know, quote unquote, full-time, very demanding job. And it's very, very physically and mentally exhausting, right? But the thing about content creating is you are in a crazy race with so many other content creators, you know, fighting for whatever you can in the algorithm to get what you need to do to be have engagement and views and whatever else you need to make money. And you have to constantly, and I know this just because I have a channel, constantly keep thinking of fresh new things to do in any way you can. You know what I mean? And you have to constantly keep putting stuff out there. It's not like where I go to work, and yes, I have a lot of exhausting problems, don't get me wrong, but it's almost like a worker bee situation where, you know, it's a routine type of thing, you know? I don't really, I mean, I have to think. I don't want to think I can just go to my work and not think about anything, but it's not the same way as like, you know, like sitting down and trying to be extremely creative and find new ways to compete with so many other people, you know.
Mhm.
So, anyways, as far as my week, yeah, just been working and editing and I don't know, just doing the things that I
Being
do.
awesome.
I'm tired, but not as tired.
Not as tired.
Hey,
So,
hi.
yeah. No, go ahead.
Jean's version, she said that she is on and she's in a plane on her way to Mexico and she's
Oh,
trying
nice.
to hang in and watch the show until the Wi-Fi dies. But if we lose her, happy birthday, belated happy birthday.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, happy
Yes.
birthday.
Just in case if we do lose the signal, happy birthday, Jean. And I hope you have an awesome trip.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And thanks for stopping by. You know, we appreciate you. So yeah, like I was saying, the theme is going to be intellectual properties, or also known as IPs. I will say before we get into the rest of the show, this is a big subject, I think, in the Lego community. Even for the normies, I think this is a huge subject because I think no matter what, Lego definitely will always be popular. It is very creative. It's always going to be fun. You know what I mean? You could do a trillion different things with it, right?
Mhm.
But I would be dismissive to say that IPs don't push sales in a huge, monumental way for Lego. I mean, as far as like even the attraction of kids, the attraction of AFOLs, there's no denying, you know. I mean, even if you look at the stuff on the market, as far as what they sell as products as a whole, like what you'd see at the store or Walmart or whatever. I mean, yeah, they've got the little buckets here and there, you know what I mean? They have just the random pieces, but everything else is IP. I mean, except for like, I guess their own intellectual property, if you don't want to count that, like Ninjago, you know, or whatever. But
Right.
so definitely gonna be an interesting subject. Good old Brick Babe got us some subject matter. She's so good about that, I swear. It's awesome. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get into the bulletin board, and then we will get into the highs, hellos, how are yous, and good mornings, and yeah, the rest of the show. Oh wait, hold on a second, man. You got that already? Look at you, look how fast you are, man.
Wow.
There we go.
I know.
Wow, you're dusting it too.
Usually after the show or before the show, because usually I'm up early. I'm dusting, and then I spend the rest of the day dusting. So yeah, I break it up into sections. You know, I do minifigs and I do sets.
I'm gonna call you the Duster. That's your nickname now, the Duster.
Since you already got it right there, you're putting it together and everything.
Little maid's
might as
outfit.
well, like, go ahead and dust it too. So,
yeah, might as well.
all right, getting into the bulletin board. First of all, I wanted to say the intro was a little bit different. For whatever reason, it was just an experiment. Because I meant to play it last week. Two things that were different. One, instead of using video for it, I used pictures. I just, I don't know. I just wanted to try it out and see if it worked. It felt really weird. I'm not going to lie. For somebody that edits this thing literally every week now for I don't know how many years, it just felt really odd. I can't quite explain it, so I'm not going to do it again. I don't know why. I can't explain why.
I mean, it was just because it was different. It probably didn't look right to you.
It's not even. I mean, yes, it was different. So I mean, that's obvious, but like, it wasn't really that. Because the reason I wanted to experiment with it because I wanted to see if I could still do the intro kind of like I have. Because the only difference was with the videos, you see movement, but then it pauses for everybody's names. So I was like, well, what if I just do the pause and I don't do the movement part?
Right.
And plus, it seems like it'd be a lot easier on me because it's not a whole lot, but it's still less editing.
Mm-hmm.
But it really just felt like I was walking with two left feet, man. It was it just did not feel right, so I can't do that again.
Did it feel like you were doing stop motion?
What's that?
Did it feel like you were doing stop motion?
Oh no, stop motion is extremely much more insanely tedious. Stop motion. Oh my god. I mean, that's the most tedious thing I've ever had to do for any kind of video, because not only because I do the stop motion, which is a very, very, very long process, but then editing it on top of it is another whole long process. So, but yeah, so I wanted to just mention everybody in case they're wondering like why the intro looked different. That's why. And there was one other thing that I did, and I will probably do it again. I showed Prince my new
that was cool.
Citizen.
Yeah,
Yeah, Citizen Brick custom fig, and I did like whatever a 1.5, maybe 2 second actually clip of when doves cry right at the beginning with the guitar solo.
That was
I was like, there's no way they're gonna copyright me for that. And I guess we'll see. Watch. As soon as the show's over, I'll get an email. I'll be like, God.
We listen to you.
But if I don't get hit, I'll start doing it more with any other figs that I might have that are musicians. Because I was like, I got an MF Doom. I'm trying to think of who else I have. Anyways, all right, moving on. Oh, yes. All right. Starting off, we'd like to say hello and again to the Replay Gang. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Your Replay game is strong, as always. If you'd like to support the co-host, I have the links to their whatevers in the description below. Please go over there and follow, subscribe, or whatever the slang is in that particular social media outlet. If you'd like to support me, you can become a member. You can become a subscriber. You can throw out a super chat. I got funny super clips. You can think about me before you go to sleep at night. You can talk about the show when you're having dinner with the fam. I don't know. Whatever. Make flyers. Do something. If you'd like your sigfig to be in the intro or any other random ass videos that I might do, occasionally a stop motion video, occasionally a city update video. But the sigfigs are generally always in there, but they are always in the intro. As a matter of fact, if you noticed in the intro, we did have a newcomer, that Brick chick. So congratulations and welcome. Welcome to the city.
I gotta say, Ghost Mamba's kind of growing on me, man.
Isn't that weird, right?
I gotta get Mamba out there.
You know what? Check this out.
Mamba.
So whenever I do the thumbnail or have you on Ghost Mamba, I didn't even think of that. Such a good AKA for. But I make sure to get the accuracy as close as humanly possible. So it looks like you're literally right there. You know what I mean? Not too big, not too small, just right. Yeah. Anyways, was somebody going to say something? Okay. I run my mouth and I'm really loud, so sometimes I can't tell. All right. The last thing we're going to say on the bulletin board before we get into the hellos is, and not spoiling anything, but Superman is out. I saw it last night.
How was it?
Look,
I've heard mixed. I've heard mixed reviews on it.
I can have some criticisms.
Before you say
I will.
I wouldn't say that you're too honest not to spoil you or not to say anything. So I think you should just let it ride.
No.
Your opinion is gonna fly out.
No. On the next Pyramid Fury, I'm gonna go over the things I didn't like about it, but it was an awesome movie. It really was. It was a fun movie. I highly recommend it. There's way more good stuff than the couple things that I had an issue with. You know what I mean? And me having an issue with is just me being a nerd. You know what I mean? Just But even my issues, while a couple of them, I think I don't really like them. But anyways, that's not the point. I just wanted to say the reason I'm bringing this up is because I wanted to highly recommend. If anybody's curious, go watch it. It's a fun, good
shout out to Superman
movie. Yeah, man.
The previews, when I saw the previews for it, they gave me 80s vibe.
It definitely
80s Superman. And that's what I know, so I was like, it made me feel I'm gonna go check this out. That was the first Superman movie I've wanted to go check out in a long time.
To be honest, man, I think they did an extremely good job of mixing all kinds of different elements into the movie. Whether it's 80s, a little more today,
Right.
Yeah, man. Again,
how is it?
Just highly recommend it, man. Even just even the vibe I got from it as a whole, just compared to all the superhero movies that have been coming out for so long now, it was like a breath of fresh air, man.
Okay.
It was the color palette and just
the
music and the acting and dude, Crypto, man. I swear to God, I love that dog so much, dude. So, all right. Okay. That's all I wanted to say about the bulletin board. Let's go ahead and get into the good mornings, highs, hellos, and how are yous. I'm trying to make sure this music's not going to blast us when I turn it on. Oh, that's way too low. Hold on. All right, there we go. That feels pretty good. Okay, everybody. Let's say hello. Cajun A Fall says, "Have a great week, everybody." Thank you, Cajun A Fall. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, hopefully everybody will have a very restful week ahead of them.
Yeah.
Come on now, take a nap. You can
Get
do
a
it.
sleep in.
Drink some warm milk. Whatever you got to do. Here we go. Smokey. Good morning, Brick folks, chat, and hosts. Well, good morning to you, Smokey. Hope you're doing well, my friend. See, we got Brick Babe out there. Good morning, Brick Babe.
Morning, Brick Babe.
Good morning, Brick Babe.
Rob Claxton, what's going on? Says, good morning, Brick World guys and gals. Hope you all are having a good day so far. Yeah. After the show, I got some electrical work I got to do in the room right behind this wall. And I was starting on it yesterday, and like,
That sounds fun.
I mean, I'll figure it out, but it's just, I don't want to get into it, but yeah, it's a pain in my butt. Christine Harper, good morning to you. It's good to see you out there. My Bricks and me, good morning to you.
Morning.
So glad you're here with us. Who else we got there? Bricks by Dre, what's going on?
What up, Dre?
Good morning. Lonely One Kenobi, good morning to you, beautiful person. Let's see here. Cliff out there says, yo, good morning, everyone. Hit that like button.
Yeah.
See, look, this is what I like about this. I'm not triggered because he didn't spell it right. He says E-Walls, the best set of 2025. I don't know what the set E-Walls that you speak of, Cliff, so I'm going to move right on. Rapture Raccoon in the house says, hey, watch who you call beautiful. Well, I don't know what to say to that.
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, Rapture. It's good to see you, man. Let's see here. Cassette Cryptid in the house. Ahoy! I can't believe I actually made it for one of these. Well, I'm glad you made it too. Thank you for being here. And good morning to you. EMS Bricks, also known as Renee.
Morning,
Another
Renee.
newcomer.
Morning.
As far as sigfig goes in the intro. It was good to see you, Brickworld. Let's see here. Lonely One Kenobi laughing. Let's see. Crimson Toaster 47 says, hey.
What up?
Good to see you. Love the fig. That's awesome. Moto.
What up, Moto?
Good morning.
What's going
Still
on?
Amanda's
Moto?
pain.
Good to see you, my friends. Good to see you. Chef T in the house. What's cooking, brother?
What up, Chef?
Man, chef.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Who else out there? Stud Sidious. What's going on? So, what's going on, Sidious? It's good to see you, my friend.
Dude?
Always shouting out that Wu-Tang. Let's see. Where are we at? Just rebuilt my childhood Rebels Captain Rex's ATTE. Very excited about that. You know, I just wanted to say real quick that a friend and I were talking about some prequel, not even prequel, just Star Wars land vehicles, I guess you could say. I don't know the right term, but how many ATTC, TETEST, ATAT, like just all these these TTs in there, man. And look, I get it if you're a hardcore fan, you got that stuff memorized, but I'm not even a casual fan. I'm a pretty hardcore fan, man, and I still get them all mixed up all the time, man. The only one I know for sure off the top of my head is ATAT and ATST. All the rest of them I start jumbling up, man, like it's math, and I'm trying to do a calculus test or something. Anyways, but it's good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Multigasm Geek in the house. What is going on, my friend? Good morning to you. It's good to see you. Cydia says, what are you saying? I build sets for build experience and parts, not to display. Build them, learn something, break them down from my parts. Yeah. Cydia, by the way, everybody, builds really rad mocks, and he generally just builds not tiny, but just pretty small mocks. But man, he puts a lot. It's crazy how much detail he puts into his mocks without it looking cluttered. I highly recommend you go over on like Instagram. Well, I can't remember saying what is it, Instagram, YouTube. Anyways, whatever it is, put it in the chat. You got the wrench. What are you, a moderator? Yeah. Let's see here. Where are we at? Gene's Virgin.
What up?
Happy birthday, Gene.
Happy birthday.
Also, dude, big congratulations to her getting into the magazine parade.
Oh, yeah.
Did like a, I don't know what you call it, article segment, something on her. Yeah, really cool.
Right. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's just, I love it because she's not the first, obviously, to have something out there that's big, you know what I mean? But she's one of the few. And I just really think it's awesome when people from this community, get a chance. And it doesn't matter who it is. Like, don't be selfish, people. It's about a whole, not one. You know what I mean? Not everybody can do it. There's just not enough slots. So be happy for the people that get in that slot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's not like they haven't earned it. But what I'm saying is, it's cool when they get to show the normies like our world, like a window into our world. You know what I mean? And obviously, we would want somebody more like Gene or somebody like that to show a window into their world. You don't really want to look into mine. Like that's like, we don't want. Totally wrong impression, man. If anything, even if they weren't upset, they'd be confused, and we don't need confusion. We need clarity to go with that article. All right. Moving on. But yeah, congratulations, Gene. Let's see here. Stephanie. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning.
What's going on? Look, I feel like we get so much enjoyment out of all these good mornings. You know what I mean? Because a lot of good mornings, but then we like stop and like talk about something or whatever. Brick Dynasty in the house. Good morning. What is it? This Wednesday that Shy's gonna be on? I can't remember if it was this Wednesday or if it was last Wednesday. I think I was on last Wednesday. I don't remember. Life moves so fast. I should have wrote that down if I was on last Wednesday, so I could brought it up on the week. You know, when we're all saying what we did for the week. Yeah, I was on Brick Dynasty's podcast. You know what I mean? You should go watch it. I'm an idiot. Chris McBricker, what's going on? Howdy.
What up?
What's going on? Let's see who else is out there. I think we said hi to Chef Mayo. It's your boy. We see Stickler out there. Good morning to you, my friend.
What up?
How you doing? Papa Trip.
What's up,
Man. Papa Trip, you get an air horn. Let's see who else is out there, but don't want to miss anybody. I know there are some other people I missed somewhere. YOLO says it's been a while since I caught one of these live. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Look, obviously, like you say in the bulletin board, love the replay gang. A big kiss for the replay gang. But you know, it's cool when you're here live. We get to say hello live. Who else is out there? Hoarder 66.
What up?
What up? Good morning to you.
Hey, well, morning.
Who else? I see Camel City Brick House. What's up, Camel City Brick House? How you doing, my friend? Dan's out there. What's up, my Lego people? I look forward to this every Sunday. Great job, guys. Man,
thanks.
You know what? You get an air horn too. That is such.
We look forward to you.
Because look, you know, sometimes we don't, like I said, life moves fast, you know, and then we're doing stuff for the show, you know, like just we're on live, you know, we're thinking about stuff. So sometimes it's just nice when just somebody just says something like that. And we're like, oh yeah, we're entertaining all of you, and it's making you guys, you're enjoying it or whatever. So we appreciate that very much. We don't take you guys for granted. Papa Trip, oh my gosh, send me a little love to the best Sunday morning crew. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah. I do declare. I'm feeling some kind of way right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Southern Belle. I do.
I knew the Southern Belle comes out of me. I don't know what we should do. Let's do something. How about we do some Super Troopers?
Now, what is so damn funny?
I could have sworn you said meow.
Do I look like a cat to you, boy? Am I jumping around all nimbly-bimly from tree to tree?
No.
Am I drinking milk from a saucer?
No.
Well, do you see me eating mice? Hey, you stop laughing right now.
Right meow. Thank you so much, Papa Trip. Oh my goodness, you guys are too much. You guys are so silly. I don't know why. What's going on? Gene says I'm a hardcore fan, but heaven forbid I make a typo with ATATA. STAT because the A and the S are next to each other. I know, right?
Sounds like
I almost think I've almost come full circle in a way, because I've been watching, you know, Star Wars for over 40 years. I was literally, I think I was six or seven maybe. I remember seeing Return of the Jedi in the theater. I was born in 77, so obviously but I was 5. I don't remember, but I was really, really young. I just remember sitting in the theater. But now I'm so old, I'm forgetting stuff. Dude, I said Captain Cody instead of Commander Cody like a year ago or something on one of my streams. Dude, it was like, it's Commander. It's like, whoa, slow down.
To be fair, in your defense, by now he should have been promoted or something.
It's about time. It's been 40 years, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude,
I mean-
what's going on there?
Like, you should see the stuff I can't forget at work. You know what I mean? It's a totally different experience. All right. Anyways, Nick and Brick out there. What's going on? Since it's about getting Lego at affordable prices, it's us versus the man who kidnapped Shamu and put him in a steel tank.
He went
Okay.
deep there. He went deep.
Yeah.
Right. No pun
You know
intended.
that- Yeah.
Those are the kind of statements. Those are the kind of statements that literally just make me stop and think. Like, I think about all those killer whales. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
should they be in
Family
an
number.
aquarium? So should we entrap them in aquariums like dolphins? Like, I don't know. I don't feel like we should, but it's really cool to go watch them and get splashed with water and then watch the dolphins be like,
Sit in the splash zone.
that's definitely not how a dolphin sounds. I'm sorry,
No.
but
Or-
anyway, all right, moving on. Counter in the house. Good morning to you.
Morning.
Man, that's a lot of little emojis that are going on there, man. God, I don't know how to read that.
It's like, what did you say about my mama?
Jean says she's on the Wi-Fi. Good luck, Jean. Good luck going down that Wi-Fi path.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna get bumpy. Has anybody what? Has anyone been trying to play BF2? Boyfriend 2? What does that mean?
Maybe Back to the Future? I don't know.
Oh.
No, I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
No,
I
it
don't
would
know,
be
man.
PTF.
You kids and your slang, man. Let's see, where we at?
Battle
Get off
Jedi.
my lawn.
Get off my lawn. I don't even mind saying that now. And you know what's crazy? I have told 2 people to get off my lawn here. No, but dude, check this out. Check it out. They were adults. They weren't even kids. I was like, hey, I mean, I was being nice, but dude, I'm sorry. You don't get to just walk across my yard, man. Go around. Or if you're that lazy, then come and ask me, hey, look, I'm really lazy and I don't want to go around. Do you mind if I walk
really
in your
lazy.
yard? Then maybe I'll consider it, you know? But anyways, moving on.
Probably have a
Brick
group
Guy in the house.
At Battlefront.
Battlefront, of course, boyfriend. What was I thinking, man?
Boyfriend.
There we go.
Lovely one Kenobi. Wait, I already said good morning to you, did I? Yeah, I did, but
Yeah.
still, I can't do the hard thing. I'm
Double.
sorry. I can type it, but my hands won't allow me to do it. I get about this close, and it's like the opposite magnetic thing.
You can't do that. Other ones where it's like the 3 different ways.
Right?
I'm
That is-
sorry. I'm sorry, but you know, I got love for you. Oh, there's a Battlefront 2. Sorry. Okay, look, we're at the bottom of the chat.
All right.
Nice.
You made it.
Awesome. Let me kill this music real quick.
Where's Drew when you need him?
I know Drew is so quick with the music.
Drew's in love.
Did he get a
You know
new
what?
puppy?
Rapture, maybe I should make a game called Boyfriend 2.0.
I like it.
Oh gosh. Woo. So yeah. I feel like there's some stuff to talk about, you know. I feel like it's about that time. I'm not sure what's going on for sure about rumors, but definitely. Why is my watch being silly?
Oh, mama got serious with the glasses on.
Right.
No.
Oh,
You look like a different person.
The age comes
Yeah.
out.
Like Clark
Dude, it's
Kent?
like-
Is it
it's like
Clark, is it Clark Kent?
Superman and Clark Kent. Like, where'd Brick
We
Mama
play
go?
Superman here. You know,
Where's Brick Mama? Get him back out of here. What's
Ghost Mamba.
Clark Kent?
there's a
Anyway.
reporter. There's a reporter in here now for some
I know.
reason.
All right, let's see here. News. When news breaks, we fix it. All right. Lego Ideas Garfield achieves
Oh.
10,000
Yes.
supporters. Well, look, we're not into the IP conversation yet, but here we go. And I got to tell you, that looks damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I second that.
I love me some Garfield, man.
Absolutely.
I like Garfield.
Dude,
Looks clean.
my kid's also going to love that because I don't know where it came from, but Lil Hive is a huge fan of Garfield.
Really?
Because I like Garfield, but anything that they would have found from me would have been more Calvin and Hobbes, you know.
Oh,
yeah. I have like tons of
That's
Calvin
another
and Hobbes.
one.
Yeah, I have
That's
tons
another
of Calvin and Hobbes books. I don't even know if I got any Garfield ones, but it doesn't matter. So I'm very critical usually of the realistic, like I'm trying to think of the right word for it, but like a living animal or person brick built stuff, because it's just hard to get those edges, those rounded off edges and stuff. But normally droids and everything I think look fantastic. So that being said, this looks amazing.
Yeah.
Right? They did a really good job.
Mhm.
That bear right there, man.
Right.
Yeah, even the bear.
Pizza
Right?
look good.
It looks like the other bear, kinda. This cutie.
Oops.
Hey, and check this out.
Is
Is it?
remote?
Do you think they could do Garfield in some sort of minifigure form?
Oh, I would love that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
EMF series with Garfield with Odie.
Well, if they could, you obviously you got your bear, you know, that just like the one that Brick Babe holds in the intro. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
It's pretty much the same thing, just they have just different colors and stuff. So you'd have the bear, have a Garfield fig. I was just thinking if a Garfield fig with a little bear came with this as well.
Oh my gosh,
that
so
would be cute.
Oh.
so cute.
And they could, if they could do these new molds and stuff, they could do like a one series, you know, time like a CMF pack.
Mhm.
After Looney Tunes, you know, the tail and stuff, yeah, it can be done.
Mhm.
Looney Tunes had those weird features.
10 inches tall. I mean, that's a pretty decent height for something.
Yeah,
You know,
that's perfect for display.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is
shout out to Lego for even coming out with these colors and these pieces in different colors to allow people to be able to be creative like this.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
shout out to
definitely.
Because that's got to be a bright orange.
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Lego Ideas Amsterdam Canal House achieves 10,000 supporters.
Cool.
This isn't. Is this mini or micro? I don't know. There's another picture now. I mean, it's
How many
nice.
pieces
It's just,
is it?
and I don't want. When I say this, I don't mean it to sound rude. It just there's so many things that are so crazy looking, exciting looking, you know, whatever. And this is really good. It just doesn't stand out to me. So,
Looks cluttered.
yeah, it does.
It's a little underwhelming.
Yeah. Okay, you guys said it better than I did. Moving on. Lego Ideas. Welcome to Narnia. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. 75th anniversary set achieves 10,000 supporters.
Woohoo.
Interesting.
Nice.
I never watched the movie, so I don't know much about
But
it.
you
I
need
mean,
to.
I remember reading the book
I've never seen it either.
and then
No,
watching
it-
the
it-
newer
it's
movie.
going on.
I don't remember the old movie as much because they also did A Wrinkle in Time.
Mhm.
And then they're redoing this movie again. Like there's a new version coming out, I think soon. But I don't know. That's cool. It's cool.
I like to see this on a bigger scale, but this is awesome. The wardrobe itself could be a set. I mean,
That would be pretty rad.
absolutely.
Yeah, you could do a lot of stuff with that, with the whole, just the wardrobe alone, the doorway and everything.
Yep.
Lego Ideas Jumanji 1995 foldable board game.
Finally.
$10,000
And we get a
supporters.
horn for that. So
Yeah.
that's
Now
that.
I wouldn't even care about the house necessarily. Just having the board game would be cool, and that you could play. You know,
Mhm.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
No, thank you.
Yeah, and you could have like
First
the
I had
light,
to the rock.
Board game.
and you could have like a light brick for that one piece that's in the center. You know what I mean? So you can have a little green glow and all that jazz. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Lego Ideas, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, UCS achieves 10,000 supporters. Aren't they already doing a new one?
Did they do that already?
They do it in September, yeah.
Well, sorry, we're moving on. So let's see. Lego Ideas House MD achieves 10,000 supporters. Boy, people really love their TV dramatic shows, don't they?
I'm surprised they don't have a Grey's Anatomy one yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Mrs. Hive might even buy that one. She's a big fan of Grey's Anatomy. Whoever's
I
anatomy.
mean, at this point, that
Whoever's
sitcom
anatomy it
central
is.
would be just expanded. That's all.
Lego Ideas.
54.
Is this a news or is this promotions for Lego Ideas? What's going on here? Lego Ideas Spirited Away achieves 10,000 supporters. I mean, this is super rad, but
Oh,
Maybe they bought some ad time here.
Yeah, yeah.
God. I saw some mock of this. I can't remember what these creatures are called. It's been a while since I've seen it. But they did a mock of this because it has a mouth. When you first watch the movie, you think like this would be its mouth, but its mouth is actually down here. It's pretty wild. Okay, moving on. Oh, Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know why. I thought this would be very much celebrated, but I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews about this. So first rumor about the Lego 71051 minifigures collectible series 28 is currently making their rounds on Instagram and other social media. It's said to be released in January 2026 and will be once again consist of 12 different characters. If the rumor is true,
So
we'll get minifigures with 12 animal costumes, which I think is rad because I love all the costume ones. There are no pictures yet, and the rumor doesn't exactly make me jump for joy. Well, you don't have to jump for joy to like it. So whoever's writing this, dude,
I thought
Especially if you don't have the pictures
look,
yet. I mean,
I
you
just
can
feel like-
complain about it if you saw them and we're like, I really don't
I just
like
feel
that.
like that's such an irrelevant thing to put into your article.
Absolutely.
I wish people were watching. I wish whoever wrote this was watching Good Morning Brick World right now, so they would hear this and hopefully learn from it. You know, from somebody that has never been to college or taking any kind of journalism whatsoever. So never mind. Anyways, okay, we've had quite a few minifigures with animal costumes or animal minifigures recently. For example, the Easter Bunny, the Chicken Guy, the Giraffe, the Shark, and the Panda Bear from the Pick minifigure series. The new Lego Ideas minifigure vending machine also features figures in animal costumes. Okay.
Maybe they're saying that there's not any more for them to dip
Well,
into, or
Yeah.
The
more
thing
of the
that
ones that they are going
So
to.
when I first heard about this, I don't know, a day or so ago, I wasn't even thinking about this part. Unfortunately, retail price for the first series in the new year hasn't been announced yet. I don't like that sentence because then it goes into, I'm curious to see whether the manufacturer will stick with the current figure price of
Right.
well,
It sounds
for
like
us,
they're
it's
gonna go up.
$5.
yeah, don't it?
Well,
But I
look,
feel like they
and here-
probably are going to cost more though, because if they're animal sets, they're going to have the helmets and all of those different things and accessories.
There were pictures out. There were pictures leaked. Were they like fake?
yeah, probably.
Okay.
So, but this is an important thing to notice, though. If they do raise the price, you know it's going to be $1. So for us in America, the CMFs are now going to be $6. And I know right now we can scan them, so maybe nobody really cares too much, you know, because at least you're not wasting your money as far as like getting duplicates, but you're still paying another $1 for them. And this is like something that I brought up periodically here and there. Where's everybody's line going to be drawn? Is it going to be $6, $7? You know, 8, 9, 10. I mean, look, because it'll keep going up, or something's going to happen. So, something to ponder. All right. Decepticons, baby.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Woo, that is a
Do it.
sexy transformer, man. I can't hardly contain myself.
Man, listen, don't let me get my hands on that early.
Barnes and Nobles, they might have it.
You know,
I'm
something
buying
something I brought up,
just to have one on display as the boombox, one as Soundwave itself, and one in the backlog.
I do appreciate though that they've got the little boombox, the lil boombox down here. Yeah, I appreciate that because at least you know it's a smaller version, obviously, but you know what at least what he kind of looks like when he's transformed into the boombox. If you want to keep him like this, which I decided I'm going to. I'm going to have him like standing up, like not in the boombox pose. Yeah, this thing is incredible. I
Why
can see
couldn't
it.
they have given Optimus a sound chip just like they did with Soundwave?
Because
Bumblebee,
Autobots
I get it.
suck.
He doesn't talk, but
Yeah, Autobots suck, so that's why he didn't get one. Sorry for the Autobot fans out there, but yeah, roll out. You know, it's like okay. So look, the only thing I was hoping it would be really cool. So look, big W to Lego for including Ravage and Laserbeak, and especially they transform and you can put them in there. You know, like that is big W, right? Wouldn't it be cool though when this comes out if they did have a gift of purchase with like 2 other the cassettes, like we'll say Rumble. I was bringing up the other day or on Pure and Fury the other night. I was saying all the ones that they've had throughout the years because they had like another one that was a bird, and then of course the 2 guys. You know what I mean? Like Rumble, I think was the one that had like the shock arm, like you know what I mean, like went up and down, so he'd cause earthquakes and stuff. But yeah, that'd be really awesome as a gift with purchase. That way you've got 4 cassettes. You know what I mean, instead of 2.
Yeah.
But you know, that's me just thinking we're wanting too much out of a premium
And
company.
you know that won't happen.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. It's all good. I'm happy with what we got. I just thought that
dream.
You know, just
That was a
California
good
dream.
one. It was a good one.
Yeah.
You know how everyone's been talking about Series 1, Series 2, with the other ones that want to come out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think the way around Lego getting around that is having okay, we released these 4 from Series 1. Now we're moving on to Series 2 and we're releasing these. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like kind of not have all of them in Series 1, but like have a section, like a hey, we released these 4. These are Series 1. Now the next 4 are going to be Series 2.
All right.
I
mean, so here's the thing about this, and this is what I brought up when the other 2 Transformers came out, right? So this looks incredible. It looks incredible in either the boombox fit form or just the robot form, right? And it's even more incredible that you can transform it. Even more incredible, you got the tapes with it and stuff. But I really wish I would have thought about asking my buddy. He was down in Richmond, and he's an insanely huge Transformer fan. He's been collecting them for years. Like he has more Transformer like toys, collectibles, whatever that I've ever seen anybody in my life, and he knows all the lore and everything. But I would love to ask him if he would want one of these, because the reason I asked that, and I'm not trying to be facetious, but like. When he looked, I feel like when he would look at this and be like, yeah, that's really awesome that Lego built like Soundwave or whatever. He's like, but I already have Soundwave and I'd rather have like the actual Transformer Soundwave. Not this one that might fall apart if I transform it a little too hard or, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So
Transform too hard.
Yeah. Now I was trying to make a decision about whether to buy this or the ECS AT-ST. I even put a poll out there, and pretty much everybody is leaning towards Soundwave. That was the majority, and I think I'm going to go with Soundwave because by the time you get with tax, it's going to be $200.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. By the way, big L to this.
Yes.
I mean, look, I say that with all sincerity because I won't even be mad if they just leave it on the side, and they have the little thing down here. Yeah. You know what's wild? Oh, go ahead.
My thing is that it's 18 plus. Why do we need that?
Yeah. So, because I went on a tangent about this.
18-year-olds don't know not to swallow something. Then we got problems.
How did they make it?
Well, somebody look, because I ranted about this when I was talking about the barn door tower, from Lord of the Rings, right? Because I just was like, part of the premium aspect. And some people, especially normies, would be like, even Mrs. Hive is like, honey, you're being ridiculous. Like it's a box, but I'm like, it's beautiful, and that just ruins the beauty of it. Right.
Absolutely.
And somebody, when I did this reel or whatever, and I put it on Instagram and somebody did send me a message and they were like, it's because a child swallowed the battery or whatever. And I was like, well, they should have had better parents, but that doesn't mean I got to look at a horrible box. I'm sorry. Right. It's not like I'm not sympathetic to that, but come on.
When I got mine, I wanted to give it back. I'm like, I don't want the display piece. I thought it was a display box or something. I'm like, I don't want that.
Well, my point was, if you got a bad parent that's not going to watch what their kid's doing or put a battery away or whatever the case may be, do you think that this thing on this box is going to change them from being a bad parent to a good parent? No.
The kid would have still eaten it. The kid would have still eaten it.
Yeah, it's just messing up for the rest of us. Anyways, so yeah, big L to that. But I did find it funny that across the pond, they have just this down here.
Yeah, because
smart. One of my friends was laughing at us because he's like, "Oh, you Americans, like you got to have the big label on the box because you're dumb."
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
I was like, "Hey, man," but I did have a rebuttal.
You can't.
Anyways, Lego Insider Days, July 17th. What's the date? It's 13th. All right, so yeah, this is something that's relevant.
We looked it up.
Another one.
There's 5 other cassettes for Soundwave.
What? Oh, yeah. In lore, because I remember Rumble. I think Frenzy was one.
They're Recordicons, and they are Frenzy, Ratbat, Buzzsaw, and Overkill.
Buzzsaw and Rumble are the 2 I remember the most. I think Buzzsaw was the other bird too. I think Frenzy and Rumble were the 2 humanoid robots. And because one of them, for whoever watched the cartoons back in the day, one of them was funny. I can't remember exactly. I'll bring up some clips. I'll put it in like the next Pure Fury intro or something. But he was hilarious, man. So Lego, Insider Days 2025, July 17th, with 2 times insider points and 2 gift purchases, Viking Village and Blacktron Cruiser with discount. Yeah,
Cool, I'm rocking by that.
Yeah.
I haven't got that. Look at that.
Yeah, I got 2. I got 2 things on sale that I wanted.
Well, we just got through what the Amazon Prime Day stuff, and all the retail stores around here were like compete with each other for deals. It was a lot of. It was a good time to buy some stuff, man.
So if you buy the Blacktron, you get double VIP points.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of sets that were double VIP and 4 times VIP. Right? Yeah, you had to go to the website. When you went to the website, it showed you.
Yeah,
like which ones were double points, which ones were 4 times.
Right.
And which ones were just on sale. I got the Lighthouse and that Viking Village. Both of them were on sale. And those are 2 that I wanted to get because they're retiring this year. So those were on my retired list for the year. So I was like, heck yeah. I made a call to the wife and said my money. And I said, hey, can we afford this? And she said, yes. I'm like, great.
So I just wanted to bring something up real quick while we're in this section of the news, because you guys know me, I'm not like the harbinger of negativity. To get all 4 of these, like the way you're supposed to get them or whatever, like what Lego would want you to get them, you would have to spend, I think, about $1,000 somewhere in there, either $800 or $1,000, because I think it was either $200 or $250 the threshold to get one of these.
Yeah, one of them was $250 because I have one.
Are those the world houses? Yeah, I got a few of those.
Now,
you can go ahead and give Lego a great big you played yourself. Right.
So I just want to add too that whenever prices get criticized by me or probably anybody else, but definitely by me, because I'm usually really harsh about it. I never take away the fact of how beautiful the sets look and the designs and the hard work that does go into it and stuff like that. It's just Lego is definitely keeps moving the goalpost to see how much, just how good it is because like with the prices always increasing and stuff like that. Also shrinkflation being a big part of things as well. So when I saw this Lego Houses of the World, all sets from the gift with purchase collection series, it made me think about that because it was quite a big threshold to get all those.
And you could probably find it. You could probably get them all cheaper on third party right now, right?
Oh, for sure.
When it bought them for $25 a piece, you'd still get them for cheaper than what you would have paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because some people, they don't even want those. They just want it whatever set. And like, oh, hey, here, cool, thanks.
Right.
This is just about a store in Berlin being moved. I don't know if it means like a literal store or it's headquarters, but it doesn't matter. What else did we have? I think we talked about this stuff last week, didn't we? The arcade and the hibiscus. I
love that hibiscus.
Yeah. Because I just in real life, I've always been a big fan of hibiscus.
Yeah.
They're really good coverage and stuff like that, huh?
They did a good job with it, like detailing it. Like it just looks really good.
Yeah. The stem seems like a new piece. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh no, that one looks like the baby group. It's rope.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought they were talking about maybe this, the centerpiece, but that is the news, everybody, or what there is of it. Definitely. I'm just checking a couple other things here real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, we're good. Okie dokie. Let's see what else is out there. Who else is out there in the chat? Maybe if I missed anybody, let me just check real quick. At least make it a sticker. I wish Laserbeak had an extra neck joint though. Yeah, I mean, dude, the Transformers. I know a lot of people want to talk about Dune, or whatever, the Da Vinci carcass, but like for me, the Transformers are a magnificent display of the ingenuity and design of this moving Lego type stuff. You know what I mean? To make a Transformer transform in Lego is not an easy thing to do, man. Because even with the newest of newest pieces, man, like you are so limited on what you can do, because even in like the Transformer toys, to make a new mold for them, and I'm not going to get into why, but it is easier. You know what I mean? Their stuff isn't on the same type of level as Lego. You know what I mean? And even when Lego, and personally, I think it's because Lego has spread themselves so thin, you know, with, again, IPs, which we'll get into in a little bit. I don't know how Lego could keep coming up with newer molds and on that same type of level. You know what I mean? It's just not really feasible for them right now. But yeah, like Transformers is definitely key thing to see as far as like that ingenuity. ACOB out there, what's going on? Sean the right way, my friend. What's going on? Top 3 set of the year, no doubt. I completely agree with that. Completely agree. And I look back when the Transformer stuff first started coming out. I remember me and London Brickz and a couple other people were like saying like, yeah, man, come on, Soundwave, like that's, come on, baby, like that's because generally that was all of our favorites growing up as a kid. Like look. Even as a kid, like, yeah, Autobots are okay, man, but I still didn't really like Autobots that much. Like Jazz was cool. There was a couple of them I thought were really stood out, but I was all about Decepticons, man. Just because you got Megatron, who was an egotistical and insane like robot, then you got like his loyal henchman or whatever, which was Soundwave. You know what I mean? And yeah, I know some people are like, yeah, he's tape deck. Like, it was a cartoon, man. Shut up. And plus, the Autobots had a tape deck as well and a microscope. What do you do with a microscope, Autobots? Like, anyway, it doesn't matter. But he had these minions, man. Laserbeak, Ravage. You know, he had a gun too, but he was more about communications and other stuff. You know what I mean? But it's not like he didn't have these minions, man, to go out and kick your ass while he's just standing there going, Autobot. I can't do his voice. It's Soundwave. I don't know who can do his voice, but Soundwave was awesome, dude. Yeah. Awesome. And then there was Starscream.
Starscream was, yeah.
There was just so many cool ones.
If you look at Optimus Prime's manual when you first built him, I thought it was going to lead into that because it showed all 4 of them, and I thought Starscream was going to come before Soundwave. It was Megatron, but they hit us with Soundwave, and I'm not mad at it. I mean, I'll take it.
Here's the only quick criticism we'll have, you know, so when we get too much into it is, all right, I've heard some people talking about Megatron. They're not going to do Megatron. Sorry, they're not going to do it. Because a lot of people are like, first of all, they're not going to do Generation 1.
He's not going to be a gun. Yeah, he's not going to be a gun.
Like, dude, when we were kids, man, like, you could pistol whip somebody with that gun, man. Like, I don't know. I can't remember what it was based off a real gun, too, if I'm not mistaken. I just can't remember which one it was. So a lot of people are like, oh, but he's a tank now. Like, they made this, you know, these laws in America, like you can't do like a realistic gun or blah, 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 blah. But even a tank is just a bigger gun. And it's also military. They're not going to do military just like Starscream. I'm pretty sure, and dude, my military brothers and sisters out there, you know, let me know if you know this. Pretty sure Starscream is like an F-15, F-16, F-14, like Tomcat. It really looks like a Tomcat. Like, I'm not 100% sure. But again, military. So now, if they did Galvatron, they could probably get away with Galvatron because it's more like a laser, you know, instead of like a gun. And even the tank, it doesn't look like a tank necessarily. It looks like some weird thing with a barrel. So I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. It looks like to me, because of the rumors and all the hype, they're going to go with Ratchet next. The ambulance, because the ambulance.
Yeah, did you see the picture in the back?
Cool right. The Autobot ambulance for our next Transformer will be. Like, come on, man. Like, at least give us Jazz or somebody, man. Like, come on, dude. Yeah. One of them, like 2 of the motorbikes, like that would be cool. Like, what was it? RC? I can't remember the other one. Anyways, I saw Jay out there. What's going on? Would love that give a purchase too, right? Right? Good stuff. Good stuff. Did I miss anybody? Sorry. Oh, there's Oaktown. What's going on? I can't wait for the Spider-Verse TMF series. Yeah, that's going to be the next one, right?
Yep, September.
Yeah, that's hot. That's good stuff.
I feel like they've been teasing that one for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see. Would you buy these sets again if Lego released Destroyed Box correctly? I think they figure out a way to sell the set twice. You
gotta pay it.
Look, I wouldn't put it past Lego. They're shady. Shy in the house. What's
What
going
up,
on, Shy?
Shy?
Shy, get the air horn. How you
Here we
doing, my
go.
friend? Speaking of military, one of our loved veterans out there. Dean says maybe I'll finally buy the Viking village. I would like to have the Viking village. I think it'd be good to put in the city, but
Yeah.
money, I can't. I'm a dude set. The price is more than meets the eye. Moto. That is good. Oh my god, Moto. That is so good. Yeah. It's the good news is I was thinking about getting some new shells with glass, so I don't have to dust so much. All right. I know. I'm flying above everybody else with my ego. Let's see here. Lumberjack in the house. What's going on, my friend?
What up?
City says, hi, I know you like Devastator. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? Since we got a donation, well, let's do Devastator. Hell yeah, man. By the way, everybody, it's not really any hate on Ratchet either. I just don't really like any Autobots, you know. And
You're an
He's
Autobot
the
hater.
good guy.
yeah, and look, you know, Ratchet's OG, definitely. You know, I get it. I just feel like the Decepticons aren't going to get the representation that they need. That's all. Yeah, you know, but whatever. Whittaky in the house.
What up?
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all well.
Internet.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, everything's all right. I think we need to get some segments out of the way before we move on. So we're gonna go ahead and do celebrations, everybody.
Yeah.
Good times. Let's celebrate. Look at you. You are such a good co-host. You threw it at the last minute through Drewdawg's new dog in there, man.
Murphy.
We can see him. He posted it. I was like, oh, gotcha.
No. Hey, look, that's what we say around here. Look, obviously the big things you celebrate, your birthdays, your anniversaries, like those are extremely important, you know what I mean? And those are definitely things that we would put in celebrations. But you know, anything that you celebrate, got a new doggy. I saved somebody's life. It's just whatever, man. Celebration. We like to, you know, spread the love. But yeah, also congratulations to Brickbabe for 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
And it feels longer.
I know. Well, you know, you posted that memory thing the other day. Oh my gosh, here's my dog. My dog.
See, Murphy brings the dogs out.
Oh, there you go.
I thought I closed the door. Apparently, I did not push it
Apparently
all
not.
the way where it clicked. But we're gonna behave
Hey,
ourselves.
Zena.
Okay, Santa's gonna go back there and lay down. Yeah, but no, congratulations though. Also, I thought it was tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
It is.
Yeah, happy birthday, happy early
You
birthday.
didn't have to call me out
Happy
like
early
that.
birthday.
Well, I just wasn't sure if it would be on next Sunday's celebration, but I look.
I was well. This
I don't do
is my
celebration, so you know what?
because so Jay could be alone because I was gonna pull in Jay, so Jay will have her own week because
Oh.
Jay is the 16th.
Right, because I'm right smack dab in the middle. It's like
When's your
Smells
birthday,
like-
Jay?
16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, celebration.
Cancer season.
Yeah, Renee's
I mean,
2 days older than me.
I was discussing this with somebody the other day that personally, and people have heard me say this, like, in my opinion, your birthday, all of you, everybody's birthday, like that should be your most celebrated holiday. That is the day to celebrate you being here, your birth. Like, because if you don't have that holiday, you don't get the rest of the holidays because you're not here.
I'm not doing anything tomorrow. It's really low key. I told Mo, just go to work. Don't worry about me.
Just go to work.
I mean, not like that. She works.
Guilt trip.
Right.
Well,
yeah, don't do anything for me. I don't deserve nothing. Just go to work.
Right.
When I was a tech, I always took my birthday off. But ever since I've been in management, I just don't really have that luxury. But it doesn't matter. It's not my birthday, so who cares? But yes,
you can take one day off.
Happy birthday to everybody else, including you, including Gene, including everybody. I hope all of you guys' birthdays are magical. And yeah, Brent Bricks is out there. What's going on, Brent? Good morning to you. I'm going to give you like almost a heart, but you know where it's coming from. You know, it's not a broken heart because nothing. Yeah, so just don't think that. Let's see. Anybody else out there that I missed? Nope. I think we're good. Well, I think it's time to talk about some IPs. I don't think I missed anything. Did I miss anything? Oh wait, no. We still had the morning. The mugs. I'm sorry. We still had one more segment. Minifig Mug Monday. So if you take a picture of yourself with a mug, and I would have never thought how crazy interesting it'd be, but yeah, like every Monday, like there's always these new different looking mugs and minifigs and everything else. It's quite amazing. We definitely get a lot of cool ones. But yeah, if you go on Instagram, take a picture of a minifig and a mug, and it's hashtag minifig mug Monday, and make sure you definitely tag BrickBabe. But if you tag any one of us, we can definitely tag her as well, or let her know, or share it. And yeah, here we go. Right on, right on. Good mugs out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just talking about your faces. I'm talking about them coffee mugs. They look good. Let's see here. City says I'm avoiding my birthday. I can't actually remember how old I am. I'm always a year or two off until I do the math. Well, I guess that means you're getting up there, man. If it's hard to remember, that's a long way to count,
you're having a good time and you just can't remember.
I know a couple people, including Mrs. Hive. I'm sure they're going backwards now.
No, you gotta freeze.
It's gonna look really awkward when I'm like 80 and she's like 18 or something. Let's see here. Lumberjack says Hive couldn't do the whole heart because he's so swole in his arms. His hands touching more. Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, you're so swole, dude.
See, Gene says take Monday off for our birthdays. Highs will allow it. I'm gonna put in that excuse tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes with my boss.
Gotta type in for my time off for a reason.
Mama, don't try to do that subtle flex with the Eagles.
I saw that too.
I
saw it. Hey, look. You're like, I'm not showing off the muscle. I'm representing my team. Get it straight, okay? Jay's like, I'm just gonna represent my muscle. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to take tomorrow off. I ain't gonna lie.
Take it off.
I want to take any day off. It's hard to take Mondays off. I'm not gonna because it's coming back from the weekend and everything. So yeah, there's a lot going on. and my tech has already called me this weekend. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to catch up with. Anyways, everyone send in their mug shots. Well, you know,
If you have some, I guess.
right. I'm not going to tell you anybody send in their mug shots because everybody's going to be like, "What are you talking about, man? I've never been arrested." It doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, IPs. Let me get up this thing here that Brickbabe made for us. So let's start with. First of all, let's just go down the list on some IPs, anyways. So, and these are all stuff that Lego has snatched up, you know, either before, after, or maybe somebody else didn't have it. You know, for instance, we know they're getting Pokemon, but I think it was Mega Bloks that's always had Pokemon. So
Yeah.
And look, big kudos to Mega Bloks. Those I don't even like Pokemon, but I can't deny a good set when I see a good set. And those
They were cool.
those Poke monsters, whatever they're called. Yeah, they look good. All right, major licensed themes with sets in active production. So that's a good one. Star Wars.
Ooh.
What the hell? Who said that?
Mommy's coming.
That's
Mama
because those
said
two up there.
Mama.
No, absolutely not. Those two up there, they wars.
Like, hold on a second.
You know,
Was that you?
Brick Babe.
Is that you?
They're wars.
No, it was my IBrick UBrick bear. He took his glasses off. This is
Yeah.
I mean, look, I will allow you to talk smack about Star Wars.
A bear nubs.
It's not like I'll kick you out or anything. I mean, look, I can't even speak Animal Crossing, so
Yeah.
we've already went down that
Absolutely.
road.
Yeah.
Still put the cells on them right
So we have Harry Potter. That's a big one.
now. Yep.
I would say, with the exception of Star Wars, and maybe even past Star Wars sometimes. Dare I say, and get all the Star Wars fans mad at me, that Harry Potter could, I think, exceed them sometimes. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Definitely
Especially because price points of their sets are.
There's definitely some rabid Harry Potter fans out there. There's no doubt.
I like that whatever set they come out with always has the ability to add on. Like they show you can add it on, and by the time you're done, you're gonna have a building size castle type thing.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have
into that castle.
Dude, when I came out of my dark ages, and then, you know, ball was rolling or whatever in this world, and finally I started getting into Harry Potter, and I was wanting to build the castle stuff, right? And I bought like all the pieces, and then like the next one came out, and I was like, what? It's like, I just got I can't buy it. Like, oh man. So yeah, I guess that then I found out for sure. Then they did it again. I was like, yeah, I guess that's just every cycle. They're just gonna keep rebuilding castles. And every time a new better one comes out, and you want it, but more than the last one. Marvel superheroes. Now I will say I want to put a little asterisk with the Marvel superheroes, because the Marvel superheroes claims the MCU and Marvel comics, because there is a distinction between those two. A lot of people don't realize that, because Marvel comics, I'm trying to think of some good examples of Marvel comics that they've done.
Like the Deadpool sets.
What?
Like the Deadpool set, that was a Marvel comic.
Yep, that's a good one. I'm thinking Daily Bugle. That feels more Marvel comic-ish, just because a lot, especially the minifigs. You know, they came with
Oscorp set that's about to come out.
Probably, yeah, that's a good one. So I just wanted to make sure that's a distinction to everybody. Like, there's two different things. Now, the DC line is so freaking weak.
I don't think they have full IPs. I don't think they have the rights to everybody. And that's what I was going to ask. What do you think about Disney? Do you think, like, as far as Marvel and Star Wars and Disney, that they have a blanket IP for Disney?
Like, it's hard to say.
Okay.
It's hard to say. I mean, I could see maybe
they're mixing in action for sure, because they have like the Michael Keaton era, like the Tim Burton era Batman sets that come out. They have like 1 or 2 Dark Knight, and they're just Arkham here, and then the Batman animated series, and they're just flying all over the place. There's no consistency, and they just gotta keep it together.
Well,
That's a license name.
Here's an interesting question to throw out to everybody, including the chat, just to see if anybody has an opinion on it. We know Lego's a business, okay? So obviously they're going to try and do what's best to make the most money, right? Okay, I understand that. But I feel like with the level of billions that Lego's making, I feel like they could maybe cater a little more to the fans instead of something just catering to what would maybe be the best green in their pocket. Like, they'd still make money. So what I'm trying to get at is, if you're a DC fan, dude, I'd be hella pissed I mean, I am a DC fan, but I'm more Marvel. But like, all they do is Batman. All they do is Batman. They have, like, there's no other really awesome characters in the DC universe. You know what I mean? No other
They did Wonder Woman.
storylines they could pull from, huh?
They did some Wonder Woman sets and a Superman, I believe, like a mech.
Yeah,
They do a lot
did
of DC mechs.
I mean, look, it's not like we haven't gotten anything. You know, mainly it's been the big three. You know, and even Wonder Woman, I feel like there hasn't been a lot. You know what I mean?
It was just for 84. That's
you know,
it.
They could have done a Justice League. They could have done the Superman.
And dude,
I don't think they have the IP.
That's why, they don't have the IP because they could have done so many different ones.
Now, and also, if you were familiar or you follow Jesse's Brick Galaxy, you know, you've seen his like Hall of Justice, you know, the Baxter building, like, well, that's Marvel, but it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is, like, we've seen these buildings they've done for Marvel. Dude, don't give us a Wayne Manor. Come on. Like, get away from Batman for 2 seconds. Like, you're being very clingy to Batman. And I get Batman in the whole universe. I get Will Arnett. I know everybody loves Will, and you know, I get it. But come on.
They could have done Green Lantern heavy. They could have went Green Lantern core. They could have went and done a whole thing with that.
Dude.
Yes. They could have went heavy with that and definitely spun that. And that could have been possibly the rebirth of something out there, but they're not following through with that. Everybody has a verse like Arrowverse and the Flash, multiverse. Like there's a couple things they could have spun off, but they're just not doing it right.
We got DC Brickheads. They did those justice.
That's right. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Shout out to that. I'll take
But
that.
other than that, they haven't. And I think they have the IP for Batman, which happens to be a part of DC. I don't think they have a DC IP.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's just like in Marvel how like Spider-Man is owned by Sony, you know what I mean? So like and with Spider-Man comes like an array of Spider-Man villains that only they're allowed to use and stuff. You know what I mean? So they could have something going on like that. If they do, then they need to get it together. And
to piggyback off of Hive, when he was saying earlier with crypto, I wouldn't be surprised following the Simba and the Dalmatians dog if they do something with crypto and making the dog using the same kind of build.
I almost feel like in a way they've treated DC and the DC like characters, minifigs or whatever, kind of like they've done with Star Wars. Because I'm really pondering it, and I shouldn't be too quick to jump on my rant like I was, because they have done they've done a lot of good figs. They did Lobo, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? They've done Sinestro, I think both versions of them. You know, we have gotten, I think, a couple of Green Lanterns. We even got the female Green Lantern. I can't remember what her name was off the top of my head, because I just know Jon Stewart, Hal Jordan, and who was just in Superman. God, I'm blanking right now, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, it's just they've done so little of them, you know what I mean, and haven't done any kind of repeats, and they've been very like, I don't know, elusive almost. Yeah. So, anyways, all right, moving on. Disney.
The female.
Ooh. Yeah, Disney Princess, Pixar.
Marvel, Star Wars. It's like Disney's a big IP.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely envelope a lot of different.
They keep them in business. I mean,
they for sure
keep them in business.
Yeah, and you know that the one thing about Lego, and like I said, again, talking about prices and stuff, who knows how long stuff will last. But the one thing about Lego is when movies do bad or poor or this or that, you know what I mean? All other toys can flunk, you know what I mean? And I've been watching a lot of these toys not do good, right? But Lego is definitely in a box or category of its own. So like if there's a certain Star Wars show or movie that does bad, you know, with the ratings, and then like people don't want the action figures or whatever, like it doesn't seem to affect Lego really that much at all, if any. So I'll definitely give them that. Disney ruins everything. They've got a track record.
Make it better.
Pixie Dust. I don't think Pixie Dust is going to pull them out of debt, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. If Lego's big problem is Spider-Man villains, just make Spider-Man unlimited. I don't think they have a problem with Spider-Man villains. Really? I mean, I don't think so. Will is stepping down from Lego Masters season 6 and being replaced with Nick Cannon.
Yep.
I did hear
yeah,
something about that. I also heard about Papa Don't Preach, not Madonna, the other Papa Don't Preach. Kelly Osbourne.
Yeah,
She's going to be doing like the Lego
Yeah,
Kids
she's gonna
version,
They
right?
hosted with Boone on the Lego Master Junior.
Yeah, which is good for her, man. Look, I only know Kelly Osbourne from like when I was in my 20s, you know, whatever
Right.
reality show stuff or something. I don't know, you know what I mean?
Are the kids gonna know who she is?
Probably not, but it doesn't
No.
matter. She seems to have a good personality to do it. You know what I mean? Like, and Nick Cannon. I mean, I'm a little surprised in a way because I think Nick Cannon is perfect for it in a way. You know, don't get me wrong. He's definitely got the chops for it. The demeanor, he's a good looking guy. You know what I mean? Like, but he has had Wild and Out in certain shows, you know what I mean? So not that I think Lego probably cares too much because, even with Pharrell had some elements like of, like smoking and stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I think they're going to be careful, and it's not like he's been in like serious stuff.
Well, he's tied into Fox, so it was kind of contracted that they just dug deep in before they went out.
Right. But I think he's going to do a fantastic job. Like, look, he's a businessman. Also, I would imagine, just like many people in Hollywood, whether it's music or movies, TV, whatever, like you get into a character, you know what I mean, per show, so you can be just like with anybody in a way, you know what I mean, like you don't talk to your friends the same way you talk to grandma, you know what I mean, like you professional, so yeah, I think he's gonna do a great job. And look, Will's been doing it a while now, and Will did a great job, but yeah, I think he's gonna do great. So
Nick Cannon is not a fan favorite. Hives, like I've seen so much Nick Cannon hate. I'm like, wow.
Is it because they don't want to see Will go, or is it because they just don't think?
I think that the show's going to change. The feel of the show's going to change. Will, I mean, like you said, he's going to do a great job. He's hosted other stuff, but I just don't think that it's going to be that same silliness, that same kind of playfulness.
It's gonna be a different type of silliness. Compared to
Will has like a little like I don't know, like dad vibes, like silly dad, here, that. And I just don't see that with Nick Cannon.
Has enough kids.
I understand he has kids.
I was just gonna say that I'm gonna go ahead and be on the Nick Cannon defense here. That Will Arnett is he is tied in because he's Lego Batman. That's why he's associated with that, and he's good, yes. But I think Nick Cannon is going to bring a young demographic to that show, and bring it out into the different communities. I think he's really going to bring that audience up.
I think he will too. I think he'll bring a more young element association. Now, whether they'll stay or like it or whatever, that's not on Nick. What is as a host, but I mean, obviously the show as a whole has got to attract the kids. They got to be in the Lego. They got to like whatever the theme kind of thing is going on with it. But yeah, I agree. And here's the other thing too. I'm not, as long as nobody's hateful about it.
You're right,
I understand if people don't want to see Will go, or even if they don't think Nick would be the right fit. That's your prerogative. That's not mean you're being mean. You might just think he's not the right fit, right? However,
bring a different fan base too.
But we've seen over the years, for a lot of us, especially the older you get, a lot of different shifts in host to shows, big ones. Steve Harvey took over Family Feud. Drew Carey took over Price is Right. There's been many over the years. You know what I mean?
Gary Cruz took over Got Talent from Nick Cannon.
Yeah. So look, I'm gonna stay optimistic about it. Look, because I've always liked Nick Cannon. Like I've liked just about everything I've seen him in. You know what I mean? And just like with a lot of celebrities and stuff, I haven't kept up with like his personal life. And like generally, I don't care. That's usually gossip type stuff. But his professional life, most stuff I've seen him act in. I thought he did a great job. I thought he was a good actor. I've seen different levels of drama, comedy, and dude, Wild and Out. I mean, I love that. Dude, that's such a creative show. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, and if he does a bad job, I'm sure ratings will show, you know what I mean? Or whatever, you know what I mean? So, but I think he'll do good, man. He's a good entertainer. And I know some people fear change, but sometimes I think it's a good thing to kind of shuffle it around a little bit, you know what I mean? So we'll see.
It's also going to be interesting to see how, since they're doing Lego Master Juniors and Lego Masters, how that audience is going to get split.
Mhm.
What's the time frame with that? Because on this season, I don't know if they're still on there or not, but there is a set of siblings, and they waited for the youngest one to turn 18 to be able to be on it, and now they have Lego Juniors coming up.
Yeah. And they're doing it different. They're doing 2 kids and an adult.
Yeah.
So I want to see how that
They
works
have a
out.
real
Instead of
housewife.
just doing kids.
They have a real housewife there, and I thought that was an odd choice.
Mhm.
Yes.
Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got Portia, and I'm like, okay.
And you know, again, I just like I was saying before, I just think, you know, he's got a good demeanor for it. You know, I think Nick is also a likable dude. You know what I mean? I just think he'll do fine, man. I think he's a good entertainer. He's again just very well elaborated, and as far as, you know, speaking and just engagement, you know, with audience members, cast, crew, whatever. I mean, everything I've ever seen, you know, has been good. So I don't even watch Lego Masters as much as I used to anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't even know for sure, but I'll definitely check it out. So all right, real quick, let's keep going. But oh yeah, Disney in general. Yeah, we were talking about Disney. So yeah, Disney's a big one. I lost track of how many, because it's not even just the normal evergreen Disney stuff that they have, like Star Wars or Marvel, whatever. But then like you get these offshoots, the Pixar movies, yeah.
Like
And
Pixar Lamp was random.
and they do a pretty good job as well, I think, mixing it up for like the friends or princess aspect and then minifig aspect. They've also done a lot of very interesting sets, not just on the play scale stuff for kids, but like, you know, what was that one that had the VCR tape and the apple and
The villains.
oh, the villains, yeah.
Absolutely.
So definitely, they definitely spread Disney around like butter on bread. There's no doubt about that. But that is their bread and butter. Lego, I would say, for Lego,
It really is.
And this endless with them with like brickheads. They like they did Donald. All those. Anyone can do any Disney character with that, and then just how they just dropped the 101 Dalmatian. There's not going to be a new 101 Dalmatian coming out,
They
but
have a blanket.
Yeah.
They have a blanket IP. That's just what you said just confirmed it. They have a blanket IP.
Yeah, really. It's almost like, yeah, like a
Okay.
blank check in a way too. You know what I mean? As far as like what they do. And
Speaking
everything,
of,
you know what I mean?
I just got 4 more Disney brickheads that's going to put me
Oh,
into
Mom,
the
Ah.
220.
No one likes to
Just
brag.
put me into the 220
Oh my
era
God,
around
Brad.
there. So it's hard to get brickheads, and I got them. So shout out to people selling them.
Yeah, no, I know you're always on the hunt for those ones you got.
Right.
Close your stores.
I might
So-
be wearing slippers for the rest of the summer, but
Hey,
I definitely have
at least
some
you'll have that
brickheads.
collection though. You know what I mean? So you can be straight. Yeah, so definitely Disney. We could go all day probably talking about different Disney stuff because, and then even beyond whether it's like the Friends Princess stuff or if it's like more minifig or whatever, then there's like the classic Disney, newer Disney, and just it's all over the place. All right, moving on. Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, just Jurassic, Jurassic Cash Cow. With that?
I've never seen the movie. It looks icky and scary.
She hasn't seen any movies for anything.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
weird. Every time we say
Mamba,
something, she's like, I've never seen the movie.
The whole 2 years she's been on the show, every co-host we've had, and we've always been like, "What? You never seen?" Like, I understand if you haven't seen some very obscure movie or some obscure nerdy movie, or if you didn't see Jurassic Jurassic Part 7. You know, I get that. But the first Jurassic Park,
one.
It's
the
icky.
first one.
What? See, y'all focus on the stuff.
And I don't want
haven't
to hear like,
seen.
"Oh, it's too little," whatever.
And
Because
not
you're like
the movies
almost the
I
same age as
have.
me. I know how old you were.
It's just disgusting. It's icky.
As a
Okay,
co-host,
all
I'm
right,
gonna go
but
ahead and
there's
say
so
that
many
I
other
need
ones
to
we can
watch
go
it.
down the list. Indiana Jones.
Seen it.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
entirety.
I have seen it.
Okay. Well then.
With the Crocodile
There we go.
Dundee guy, right? With the accent.
No.
Oh,
No.
I've never seen Indiana Jones. I'm
God,
sorry.
What movie are you talking about?
Yes, hit it with the thing. Yes.
Jeez Louise. Crocodile Dundee.
Which also was a good movie. Don't get
That's
me
a
wrong.
great
But
movie, but that's not Indiana Jones.
it's
I'm
so
sorry, I've
bad
never
you had it
seen
mixed up with
Indiana
Indiana Jones. It's not
I'm sorry.
Indiana Dundee.
I apologize. Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
You don't have to apologize.
Mayo is somewhere losing his head right now.
We're just doing the opposite of gatekeeping. We're literally trying to
God.
pull you in, and you're like, "No, I'm good."
No.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Well, we never want to go over pop culture, nostalgia, movies, and stuff. So don't ever have her on your team if you're ever doing like some pop culture, game or game show or something. All right. But the whole Jurassic thing going on. Yeah. So I've always said pretty much, and I don't know when it ever changed, man. You just slap some dinosaurs and some Lego sets, it's going to sell.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, even this last movie that came out, it didn't get good reviews, but I'm pretty sure it's still making a lot of money.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't even want to watch it, and I still kind of want to watch it. I'm like, I'm looking at some pretty good clips on YouTube. I'm like, man, that might look good on the big screen.
The one before this, where it tied it in with the original and the new series, that one was good. I like that one.
A Domination.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, some people just like the stuff. I guess I get it. I mean, think about it, if it was like a show. It just kept every season. They're like, yeah, man, just ratings are up. We just renew the season, So like every movie that comes out, they're like, yeah, we made a lot of money. Yeah, the critics said it sucked, but we're laughing all the way to the banks. We don't care. And I would imagine they're just gonna keep doing it, just like the Fast and the Furious. They're doing another one of those. Bringing Brian back, I heard. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, how disrespectful. Like,
so they own him. Is that what it is? That they own the character themselves, so they could just CGI him whenever they want.
Even if they do something like where they use his brother or something like that,
I'm like, they're doing his brother.
It's like, but the point is like, dude, let that rest, man.
I agree.
Like, how hard up are you that you need to do that to get people to come to the theaters, man? Like, it just.
When
it
you
seems
made
really
10 of them,
scummy.
you have to do something.
Like it's scummy. I know, right? It's scummy on like a different level, man. That's why I'm just like, and I really don't like
space, man. That's it. When they went to space, that's when they lost me. That's it. It's over.
I stopped at 4.
I didn't even know they went to space.
I don't know what to say about those movies.
But that's another IP though that Lego has. So they can just do a whole car series with Fast and Furious.
Well, they seem to keep going with it.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't make them on a bigger scale or make them in the Icon style.
Yeah.
Instead of those holes that makes it all weird and the doors don't really flap up the way they're supposed. Like, it just kills the vibe. Switch it over to Icon. Let them take care of it. Let us get some good cars and put them on a frame like everybody's been doing. And boom. Technic just took over and gave us a bunch of bullet hole cars, and people are just gonna buy it just because of the name. That's basically what it is.
I'm sure a lot of people would. I don't know if I thought about it sooner, I probably would have pulled out there. But I'd be interested to know, because like the last 2 cars that we've had, I think is that Cobra, and then the last one was the white car, right? Which one was that? Was that a Porsche?
The Porsche.
Yeah, the Porsche 911 was first, and then this. Oh no, the Countach came out too.
Oh,
the Countach, they did a bigger version of that.
So my thing is, would people rather have like just a plain old Countach, or whatever, or would you rather have like one of the cars from Fast and the Furious with the cool graffiti maybe or something, or like Don's muscle car? Like, I know we've had the Chargers already in like a more speed champion, but give us, dude, imagine that hood, man, in the Icons form. Like,
absolutely,
give us, because look, I still stand by it. And I'll do some crazy things if they were to do it, man. But like, I really need a Knight Rider Icons car, man. I need to get so bad. Put that light brick in the front, right?
Been in ideas. It's been circling around for years.
Well, I think it's time for Lego to pull the trigger, but instead we're getting Animal Crossing and stuff like that.
Whoa.
They did the DeLorean, so I don't know why they couldn't do Kit. I mean,
dude, right?
Yes.
They probably don't. They're probably not getting the licensing for it. That's the only reason.
You're listening. Please do it,
dude. Can you imagine the creator from Knight Riders like, no, Lego, we don't want to make tons of money.
What?
It's not like we're culturally or pop culturally like huge, And yeah, they gave us the Ecto 1. They gave us James Bond's car,
right?
And they gave us the Batmobile.
I wouldn't even be mad if they did the truck that Kit went into, like a little smaller set, do the whole thing, and it opens up, and then it just, oh man, I'm going way too far, but
no, that's
Kit. I'll take Kit.
I mean, we're talking about IPs, everybody, so it's not like
It
we're
was
off
the
topic,
first
man,
test.
but
Yeah,
Someone needs to call David Hasselhoff.
right.
and they look, and that's the thing, they
Get the
already
Hoff in.
did the
And we're making music.
Dimensions. They did the Dimensions Knight Rider, so we already technically have a Hasselhoff minifig.
Right, there we go. Get the Hoff involved and let's do it.
Dude, I should be like Ryan when he did the 501st Battle Pack thing. I should do like a Knight Rider thing. You know, we want Kit or something. You know?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Damn it, man.
Now I'm just gonna be thinking about it now.
I know. You know, a lot of people have also brought up the A-Team van, but you know, there's too many guns and violence. They're not going to do A-Team. You know what I mean? Even though that would be sweet.
Even though they always missed.
I mean, if they did military, I want them to do like Airwolf or something. You know, like,
Man,
that would be a good one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely Top Gun.
Top Gun, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a good one. You can even do the motorcycle that he rode in Top Gun too, man. Dang, that's hot.
never seen
So the next IP. So yeah, dinosaurs. You know, cha-ching. The Simpsons. Simpsons. And reintroduced June 4th or 4th of June if you're over across the pond. 2025. Yeah. Simpsons, I would look, because they came out first when I was in my dark ages, but even when they brought them back out, I was really kind of surprised when I first found out about them, because it's not like it's vulgar or anything, but Simpsons does walk they're not like Family Guy, but they still walk a fairly adult line with some stuff.
Yes.
But I think I think they're just really good at masking the humor, so kids just don't get it, just adults get it.
For sure.
But yeah, they just brought that one set back, the Krusty Burger, and then what?
Mr. Mark.
We've done Team F series. I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna go with it. You know what I think would be kind of cool. And if they did the Simpsons, they could do this. Is what was the other one? Futurama.
Oh, that would kill.
Dude, it'd be cool to get Bender
There's another
minifig.
company that jumped on that and they're doing phenomenal with it. I gotta tell you, there's some builds. I believe
feel like
Brick has one right behind us somewhere there.
Oh, no, I took that one.
And I feel like there's been an ideas set for that as well that I think achieved 2,400. Oh, that's right, Bender. Yeah, bite my shiny metal ass.
Yeah.
I love Bender,
I
dude.
think they did phenomenal.
It's not shiny though. It's not shiny, but
yeah, and it's so funny. I don't remember when in the show I found out, like, I thought Bender, I'm just thinking like this is his name, but like no, he actually like bends metal. Like that's what he does. He bends stuff, man.
and he also goes on other type of benders.
Yeah.
Oh yes, of course. And then of course, that's a big one. Let's see here. So Simpsons, Sonic the Hedgehog. Which they based off the game. They didn't even touch the movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing. Yeah.
I liked how it started, how you could like connect the sets, but I think they dropped the ball.
I didn't really. I've glanced at them. They're cool. It's so low on the list of things that I would.
Yeah, it wasn't part of my I mean, I know it was around the time when I was growing up, but you know, I wasn't into it, so it's not nostalgic to me. Like when I saw it, I'm like, okay. You know, it's not like the Simpsons. The Simpsons. Yeah. I'm like, I'll buy everything you show me.
I would love to have a big round table of young Gen Xers, or maybe even mid Gen Xers, and then older millennials, or maybe mid millennials, about discussion of video game evolution, because in my mind, and because again, I'm probably older than everybody. I am older than everybody. So definitely Atari was on the way out by the time I was really noticing anything, and then Nintendo came in. So the NES, right? Freaking huge, right? So, and then whatever the next system came out. But what I'm saying is, Sega, as cool as it was, seemed like a distant, like something else, like almost like a lower version of a video game system. Even though it was
Sega. No, I had the Game Gear.
Oh, the Game Gear. Yeah, I played
with Mortal Kombat playing that.
It was the first in-color handheld game system.
Well, I mean, when PlayStation came out, then I dropped everything else, and I'd been a Sony, fan ever since. I didn't even get into the Xbox stuff. But that's a whole different story. But yeah, I'm just curious about, like, again, what everybody, because if you're born later, you might have already been brought into like Sega, or PlayStation, or Xbox, you know what I mean, or something like that. So it might have a totally different vibe to you. Like, you would have been like, no, Nintendo, that was kind of old school. Like, we were already getting on this, and I mean, Nintendo's not old school because the new systems that have come out, but compared to like other things, because Nintendo also, in my opinion, and the reason why I flocked to PlayStation was, as fun as Nintendo was, it seemed like they wouldn't do certain games like dark stuff. You know what I mean?
That was the point. Yeah. They're very,
which I respected, but it just meant I wasn't going to spend my money on it. So
Yeah, that's what brought everybody to PlayStation and then to Xbox. with all the gory
Mortal Kombat, yeah.
Yeah.
Halo. I think it was Halo that brought everybody to Xbox.
Halo.
Yeah.
I mean, I had all of them. I had all the Xboxes, all the PlayStations.
Dude, Halo.
4,
oh my goodness.
And I was like, I just can't do it anymore.
What was the other one that was really big about 20 years ago now? I can't remember, less years ago. Was
Gears of War.
Yeah. We used to have big parties. We used to have big parties, man. And
Gears of War was my
it'd be a party, but we'd be kind of focused. We play Mortal Kombat, like have all kinds of Street Fighter,
Street Fighter, come on,
the shooting games.
Oh,
Dude, that was good times, man.
I thought you were saying Animal Crossing. I'm sorry.
And we'd always go to the person that had the biggest television.
Yeah.
Like every time anybody got a new TV, they're like, all right, party at Brandon's house.
We're bringing over all the PlayStation.
I know. First console was the Atari. Yeah, and look, it's got its place in our hearts, but
I have that
everybody's
too.
hearts, but it was the first. All right. So yeah, Sonic.
But I think going back to yours with the Sonic, I think what's going on now is that a lot of people are doing like 80s and 90s nostalgia type thing. So they might not have grown up on Sonic, but them having the movies, like, but as far as the sets, I feel like it's definitely geared for kids to play with it and age out of it and just throw it away.
Well, and we still have tons of them to get through. But I mean, clearly, as far as video games, Lego is definitely tapped into video games. I mean, we got Mario Brothers, Sonic, we got Fortnite, it's Zelda. Didn't they do a couple of more obscure ones too? Minecraft, but then what was the one with the long neck or something, right? Tall neck, or remember it? They've done Overwatch, but that's not what I'm thinking about.
Horizon.
Was it Horizon? Yeah,
Horizon.
The creature metal type creature had the long.
Horizon.
Zelda.
Yep.
Zelda.
Yeah. So yeah, they've definitely tapped into it, and maybe some other ones we're not even thinking about. All right, so going into video games and TV license themes, so we got Fortnite. Look, Fortnite is a little extra compared to some of these other ones, and not just because of how popular it is, but because of how much money Lego has dumped into Fortnite. I mean, is that? No, wait, it was more of a development, I think, or whatever. They dumped $1 billion into, but I thought that tied into the Fortnite thing. If you're a Fortnite and Lego fan, yeah, you're loving this stuff. Because even I look at the ads and stuff, and I'm like, wow, those look really cool. You know what I mean? But I don't play Fortnite, so I don't really have any kind of like fight in the game.
But they do make cool sets. Like, I mean, the sets are
because they attack where the money's at and it sells. You know, I have them all, and Little Brick loves it, and they're equally. Well, if not better than the actual Fortnite Lego game characters, they're right on point, and they're easy to make. So shout out to them for that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, it's a big IP, man. Makes a lot of money, and they obviously make money because they make cool products. You know what I mean? So, Fortnite's a big one, that's for sure. Something that has bugged me about Fortnite is they've tied in certain things that I don't think they should have tied into it, like whether it's like I remember when Star Wars came out again, and they had like Palpatine. Like
they've had a lot of different Star Wars.
I'm like, dude, just keep don't make me play a video game to see something that's attached to the movie. I know it's not like a key part of the movie, but it's still kind of relevant. Anyways, Animal Crossing.
Woohoo!
Animal
All we have to say
Crossing.
about that.
That's all we have to say about
Yeah,
that.
thank you for
Thanks,
everybody.
guys.
All right, look, I want to be a good co-host. I want to be a good, loving, and supportive co-host, and move right on. No, I'm just
There
kidding.
we go.
I'm just kidding. No, look, we've talked about all kinds of other nerdy stuff that all of us love and everything. And Brick Babe, she just looks like a deer in headlights half the time we're talking about it. So, Brick Babe, would you like to share your love of the crossing of the animals?
There we go.
I just think it was an extension of the Nintendo IP, and it's a niche market. But for those Animal Crossing, especially during the pandemic and other things, like everybody was buying a Switch. Well, a lot of people were buying Switches just to play Animal Crossing. I don't think. Now, I will say, I don't think that the sets carried the same fandom that the game does. I think they kind of thought it was going to carry on, and they're not getting the Animal Crossing fandom fans.
They had a BTS happen to them, didn't they?
Right.
Oh God,
No way.
Shout out
BTS.
to you and the other 4 Animal Crossing fans.
No, but I just thought of something while I was sitting here. I just saw these. Like, we forgot about Powerpuff Girls.
Well, we haven't even gotten
yeah.
through the list. We're not going to get through the whole list actually because we're going to run out of time.
We gotta-
Powerpuff Girls is a really cool one. That was also the Dimension stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, the thing about, I mean, we probably should have led with Dimensions, to be quite honest with you, because that's all Dimensions really had anything to do with was IPs, and we got some random IPs with Dimension sets. It was a shame you'd only get like 1 or 2 minifigs and like a little tiny build, but that's how I got the Beetlejuice minifig. Like, are you kidding me right now?
Goonies.
What's that?
Goonies.
Goonies.
Right.
Never
Was
seen
there an
it.
ET
Come on,
one?
chat.
You've
Chat.
never seen
Let us
Goonies.
know your favorite Dimensions IP.
Oh,
Hi, she's never seen Goonies. I can't. Yes.
There you
Yes.
There you go.
I
Drew,
saw
get it, Drew.
it.
Come on.
We're gonna
I mean,
start a
look,
new stream called Movie
got-
Night with Lene, and we're just
Hey,
gonna
here's
yeah.
the thing.
watch
Movies
old
that she's
movies that
never
she's
seen.
never watched.
It's look, and guys, it's not about us being like hardcore nerds and being like, blah, blah, blah. No, you got no.
Everybody should have seen.
Look, throughout time, throughout our lives, different movies have come out and have almost literally shaped either our way of thinking, our view of something. It put all these different memorable lines in our head that we speak pop culture after that. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that were such a significant part of us growing up. You know, even if like I'm one of the lesser fans of Goonies, like usually all my friends like get pissed off at me or whatever. I like the movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's not Ghostbusters. Sorry, you know what I mean? Like it's not other types of like iconic 80s or whatever like movies that we've got. But I do enjoy it from time to time watching it again. I definitely enjoyed it when I was younger, and it is definitely a movie that again impacted our childhood or whatever growing up. And the reason why this hurts even more is because you're roughly our age.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're in the exact demographic that
I didn't even know it was a movie until like some Lego set about it
You
came
better
out.
stop playing. Stop it.
I didn't even know it was a movie. Okay, so I grew up Pentecostal holiness, and you couldn't watch movies and all of that. So
all right, okay. Well,
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna make an exception for you then.
It opened the door for movies like National Treasure and stuff like that.
Well,
It kinda
never
like,
seen it.
Let it.
Well,
You've never seen National Treasure?
No.
how about National Lampoons? Oh,
Yeah. Any national
Nicolas
movie?
Cage is
Christmas Vacation.
going
We
out of his
definitely-
mind right now.
I don't know if she'll get into the science fiction stuff as much, right? But we
Right.
definitely should throw out some more either the comedies or like the
Movie Night with
the
Lene.
Goonies, like stuff like that. I mean, have you
You
seen
seen
Beverly?
Adam
Have you seen
Sandler?
Beverly Hills Cop?
Yes.
Okay.
Of
1,
course,
2,
you've seen
and
the
3.
most vulgar out of all of them.
Right.
Yeah, iconic
I
80s.
saw it when I was an adult.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I mean, that's Eddie Murphy. So I never saw that new one they did. Like whatever.
I've
Oh, I
seen a
didn't
lot of
know
the
that.
African American movies. So
No, they did a new Beverly Hills Cop. Look, and here's the thing.
Selma.
On a quick side note, I don't want to go too much about this, but just like Kevin Smith redid, like he did a newer Jay and Silent Bob movie or Clark's movie or whatever. Like it's hard for me to watch them because they look so much older now,
Yes.
and it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel right. It feels weird, you know. And that's how I saw when I saw the new Beverly Hills Cop movie. I'm sorry, Eddie. You still look good, man, but I could see the age, you know, and especially with the co-stars, you know, the two detectives, the two white guys, like they definitely look way better. So I'm just like, I can't. I don't even want to. I'm gonna keep the memory.
Just keep it in
memory
your
of the way
head.
it was, yeah. But
Yeah.
anyways,
I have a Disney Plus account. So I say I have Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, all of them.
Just cancel your subscriptions. All of them. Just cancel.
Right.
So got some interesting ones here
Medea
though.
the other day.
What's that?
And I watched Medea the other day.
Oh yeah, the new movie came.
Medea's new movie. It's trash, but it was
I can't remember. I did see the name and I forgot the name of it.
Don't watch it.
Whitaky says, no, leave Goonies alone. Please don't make a sequel.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Holly has ruined just about every other damn thing that we've loved growing up. You know what? Might as well take the Goonies too.
They're just remaking everything. It's hard because
I'm like,
they're doing like a Freakier Friday. Like
where's
we
your
are.
guys' imagination, man? I
Dude,
don't want
I guess
Spaceballs too. I don't want.
I guess for the Gen Z, maybe Gen Xers.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't need to see like Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan again.
Freakier Friday. I mean, look, it's not, and look, a lot of people might see it as like we're criticizing, and we are, but it's more about like we want fresh movies, fresh characters. You know what I mean? Like, there's still got to be stuff out there to write about.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
We were watching these movies coming up, and they were like great at our time, but we watch them now like, oh my god, like what were they doing? But imagine those movies now with the ability to do the things that they can now. They should be coming up with awesome horror flicks and action and sci-fi and I don't know, sometimes they just drop the ball.
Or at the very least, you know, like with the Superman movie, like, yeah, I do have some criticisms, but like it was a good movie. It was a total change, you know what I mean, as far as superhero stuff goes. That's why I can't recommend it enough, because there's a lot of us out there that haven't liked a lot of the new stuff that's come out, you know, for a while or whatever. And like, yeah, this is great. Dude, Mr. Terrific, he needs a movie or a show or something, man. Like he was amazing.
Himself, you think he can? Dude,
I think he could if they made it almost like if they leaned in towards what his skill set is and everything, like the technology, intelligence, you know, maybe it could be almost like a spy movie or something like that. But yeah, definitely. Dude, he kicked so much ass. I didn't know he could kick that much ass. Like, you know, but yeah, dude, it was really also, you know, I got to give it up for Hawkgirl too, man. Hawkgirr was awesome. Guy Gardner, that was the other Lantern. I was talking about Jon Stewart, Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner. He's the other one. It was good. It was good, man. I can't recommend it enough. Definitely.
James Gunn was really shooting for a good movie, because if not, Kevin Feige would have let him have it. Like, listen, you left, and there you go, boom. But
well, we all know the next one that's coming out, Fantastic Four. So
yeah.
I asked Mrs. Hive if she wanted to watch it. She said no. I was like, oh. It's like it was like one of the first Marvel movies. Like she just said straight up, like no. But she's been really kind of let down, man. She was mad at the Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange. You know, she didn't like the Eternals really that much. You know, like I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it is, man. I mean, I look. I hope it is good. I hope it rocks. I hope it makes some money and can revitalize a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So, even though I think they should have shelved it for a few years, anyways, after Endgame. So another one is Bluey.
Yeah.
Look, I'm old now. I don't know what the hell Bluey is. I mean, I know, but, you know, like I just don't
care.
Look, I think SpongeBob was like the last one that, even as an adult, like I was like, oh, I could sit here and watch SpongeBob. You know what I mean? That's just because it's stupid or whatever. And look, a lot of people told me, no, man, there's a lot of stuff adults, you know, like adults would understand and get and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah.
Right.
So, are you a fan of anybody on the panel? Fan of Bluey?
Nope.
Man, not really.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move on then. One Piece.
Never seen
you know,
it.
the interesting thing about One Piece is that's anime.
That's right.
Besides Airbender, I'm trying to think what they've done that might be anime or manga. You know, I'll go either way. You know, Can you guys think of anything?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, Voltron, but
Voltron.
I think they should lean
I
into
think
some more.
Voltron Evolution is anime. I don't think the original.
No, but I mean, but yeah, they definitely had Voltron, and I don't know. There's definitely some other really cool stuff they could do that they would just have to be careful because a lot of anime and manga, it's definitely more oriented. But there's definitely a lot of cool ones, man, that would be awesome. Especially, I can't remember the name of the artist, the guy that created it, but Princess Mononoke. What is the moving Castle? Is it Spirited Away? I think Spirited Away. Like, there's a lot of really good anime that they could do that adults. That's a perfect blend for adults and kids. Not too scary. Not too. You know what I mean? Huh?
Like One Punch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, One Punch. They could have done that.
One Punch. Yeah.
Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. I mean, they could have
Dragon Ball Z, dude.
Dragon Ball Z. They could have really
Endless
popped off with that.
possibilities.
Oh my god! Can you imagine some printed like Dragon Balls, man?
Yeah, I would have.
Dude.
Yeah, Goku.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Floating on
That's
the
a-
cloud type thing. Yeah.
Oh my god, the cloud too.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I guess
Saiyan.
Monkey Kid would also be, I guess.
Ish. Yeah.
Ish. But dude, yeah, Dragon Ball. That's definitely a good one, man. That's definitely a good one. Because again, adult kids, it's a perfect blend, man. It's almost like a lot of Disney cartoons in a way too. You know what I mean? Like even like classic stuff. Like I could sit down. I mean, as long as I'm not busy, but I could sit down and enjoy like some goofy cartoons and stuff, man. Because he's just so freaking out there, man. You know, like doing stuff. Let's see here. Brick Mama, don't forget to get the one piece.
I was just gonna say that. I was waiting for the opportunity to throw that in.
It's probably already in his cart.
Would it have like a long piece for his arm stretching out? That'd be pretty
Two more
interesting.
brickheads coming out there.
Yeah. Let's talk about one more and then we'll probably wrap it up because it's getting about that time. And maybe we'll do a part 2 because there's still a lot of ideas to go to. Maybe next week we'll do part 2.
Love a part 2.
Yeah, because BrickBabe also put a lot of effort into getting all this stuff together for us. So yeah, we'll do part 2 of IPs next week. So the last thing we'll discuss real quick before we get out of here is Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, D&D.
Never seen it. Is it a movie?
Well,
Did you ever play it when you were?
I think sometimes you just do that because listen, stop.
Well, no Dungeons. No, okay. Well, that's okay. So Dungeons is similar to, I guess, Lena, you would know, probably like Magic the Gathering, the card.
Yes.
Never heard of
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they could have done just like Dreams. They could have done pretty much anything they wanted with Dungeons and Dragons because it's not really set to any particular. It's just a made up.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it.
And they could have like Dreams is whatever. They could have just done whatever with that. They went with this big red dragon on the top of a small condensed little village castle, and they could have floated in different directions. So,
well, the other thing too was the CMF line, which was one of the best ones I've seen.
Right, absolutely.
It's definitely way up there.
Yeah, they gave us a lot with that.
Oh yeah. Something that I was just thinking about, which I guess should be kind of clear as day when we were talking, just mentioning Dungeons and Dragons, is it does seem like a lot of the stuff is definitely geared towards, again, older millennials, young, mid Gen Xers, you know what I mean? Like that whole era, like us 80s, 90s kind of era,
I think they're bleeding a little bit into the teenagers now, like with their
we're getting there. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
Trying to lead them in, they're 16, getting their first job. Let's start you now.
Because I'm with the exception of like, we know mostly like cloners, for the Star Wars fans and stuff like that. But I'm curious, like think about all these cartoons and whatever shows, movies, or whatever that we had when we were growing up. I'm trying to think of what like the newer generation, like what do they really have? You know what I mean? Like that's a good analogy. Like, because all I can think about is like TikTok videos and stuff. They
don't have like the Muppets or Fraggle Rock or anything like that.
Fraggle Rock.
Somebody needs to get Fraggle Rock, dude.
Oh my god,
I will be on that bandwagon in a heartbeat.
Yes,
dude.
It's Disney, right? Yeah, it's Disney.
Yes.
What was Jim Henson?
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson.
Oh, you're right.
Jim Henson's own. It's Jim Henson Studios.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about a lot of that stuff is like a lot of things. I was just watching this about another movie the other day. They were talking about it, that because it was either on VHS or even DVD, like unless you have physical copies, you can't really watch them. They're not there's a lot of shows or movies that are not on any digital platform right now. You can't watch them. There was a movie called PCU. It was, I guess it's for like politically correct university or something like that. It came out when I was like 16 or so. Yeah, it's a funny movie, man. But like, and I don't think it's because of the subject matter that it's not on there. I think it's just there's just a lot of like movies and shows out there, like they're just in whatever kind of limbo of whoever owns it or something like that. That's why, there's been a lot of discussion, and I've been talking about it for over a decade now about the whole digital versus physical media. There's a lot to discuss on that as well. All right, listen, everybody. We will do part 2 of IPs next week. We're going to go ahead and go around the panel, promote anything, and then, we're going to wrap it up. So we'll start with Brick Mamba. You want to promote anything, shout out anything?
This week we're going to do the giveaway because we just reached 2,000.
Nice.
Yeah, congratulations.
We're going to do a little bit different. We've been collecting these pieces. We're going to do a countdown, let everybody guess some. We got some stuff. And Little Brick is giving away from his personal backlog. So that should be interesting. Building the Mario Kart. We're reorganizing the shelves to do a whole Nintendo vibe. So that's what it is. So shout out to that. And I'm going to focus on driving down to Lene and making sure she watches some of these movies. So
good luck with that, dude.
Yeah,
good luck with that.
Spend her birthday week watching movies with her.
Thanks.
There's definitely some. I bet if we really combed through some, we could find some that she'd probably like. Because there's some I just don't think she would.
Oh, I'm sure.
There we go.
But there's definitely some I think that she would get a kick out of, no doubt. But that's a good idea. I agree, Mamba. LegoLongoria, what would you like to shout out, promote, or whatever?
Just come and check us out tonight at 6:00, the random show. We're going to be talking random stuff.
Definitely.
Getting back together. And just, I'm going to be building some stuff. I'm done with competitions this year, so I'm just going to start cleaning this room up as much as I can, getting my Lego City back together.
All 15 tables.
Exactly. Everybody, he has 7 tables behind him.
And another 12 on the other side with Xbox.
Who would have known?
That's it. Yeah.
All right, right on. Quarterback, what about you? What you got to shout out?
Ooh, getting ready for Panama. I leave.
Nice.
Dude, I can't help it. Every time I hear Panama, I just instantly think of Van Halen, man. Panama. Anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So just trying to get all the builds out that I want to do, content, like how you're talking earlier, just trying to film stuff so I can post if I have the internet over there. And
All right. Awesome. Brick Babe, what about you? You gonna promote a nap?
Yeah. Napping's coming sometime. Dream Builders have a Dream Builders Lug 2:00 meeting. Then Random Sunday show. We're competing. We're building the Superman mech. And then what's going on? Mom and Mo tomorrow. So that's it.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody show up for the Mom and Mo show. Good times.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll be so tired. I don't know. I told Mo, let's see if it happens. But
there we go.
It better happen.
Well, it's your birthday. Might as well get out there and just kick
that's
it.
more reason not to have it. Like, let me have my day.
You only have your day if you go see a movie.
I know. Look, everybody's like saying, Hive, definitely take tomorrow off. And I'm like, yeah, Brick Babe, you should definitely, do your stream and go live.
I'm going to take tomorrow off in honor of Hive.
Don't disappoint the fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff. As far as me, I'm still working on a bunch of things, but yeah, as always, we'll have Pure Ant Fury and Good Morning Brick World. I know I've been talking about my Chicago Week in Review, but guys, there's a lot of footage. I am slowly editing it, voicing over some certain things, clipping on a lot of stuff, but yeah, it's coming along. But yeah, I had like 5 days worth of filming, so. Look, before we get out of here, I see Southern Brick Guy out there. What is going on, my friend? It's good to see you. Good show. Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
Shout out to Southern Brick Guy.
What's that?
So shout out to him.
Yes, definitely shout out to him. It's just I love our community, man. Everybody out here is so cool. All right. Yeah. That's the show. Like I said, we'll do part 2 of the IPs next week. We definitely appreciate all of you very much for being here and spending time with us. And yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do the outro. I'm trying to see which one I have here that's like the newest one. Hopefully, I'm going to play whatever the newest one is. I think it's this one. So, all right, guys, we will see you next week. And yeah, have a good one.
See you
Peace out.
guys.